Welcome back to Ordinal Revolution. My name is Shizzy. On this channel, we cover the entire ordinal space. Everything ordinals, nothing but ordinals, guys. Ordinals. So, guys, we got something special for you guys today. Well, we're going to start doing a lot of tutorials and things like that. We feel like there's not a lot going on in the space with that kind of stuff. And today, we were blessed with an early edition thing for the Unisat. We got the ordinal from Unisat. We're going to help them out with a tutorial video. So we just appreciate those guys really letting us do that for them. So yeah, so we'll get right into it. We're gonna bring in my partner, as always, Mr. Yagobi. What's up, buddy?
What up? What up?
Man?
Not
so
much, man.
Man.
Yeah, I've been messing with it all day. I was able to create a liquidity pool, which was awesome. So yeah, I mean, like I feel really good about it. There is a little bit of a waiting period to get your BRC20s deposited into the module.
Okay.
It's 3 confirmations, so it's not really that long. It's like a 30-minute period, right?
Okay.
So it's like you can, start the deposit, go walk away, and then come back. But yeah, I'm excited about it. It's so crazy because now a bunch of people have been talking about it on the timeline, even though it's been live for 2 days. So I said, you know what? Let's bring this hype like we always do, because it's the truth. Because I messed with it today, and I think it's lightning fast, actually, to be honest. Once you get past the deposit period.
Are you satisfied? If this went live tomorrow, are you satisfied?
Yeah. There's one thing that I think that I have questions about, and I hope that they either integrate it later or they can answer why they don't have it. And it's the Bitcoin side of things. It seems to be only ordinals. So like when you create liquidity pools, it's ordinal with ordinal. But I would think that they are going to integrate BTC, but we don't know, right? So
yeah. They probably will. I'm excited for this, man. I'm hyped. This is the first one, dude. The first one, and it's on layer 1. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, we're on testnet right now, but in a few weeks or whatever the timeline is, we have a freaking swap, bro. Swap. We've been talking about this since May or April. Like, this is absolutely amazing. I don't care who's doing it. First to market, first is first. They're first, and we have to respect that. And I am fucking pumped for this, bro.
Yeah. And another thing too is like I told you, all of the polls with BRC20 versus runes, like they started off kind of even. The past 3 that I've seen have been like 70% BRC20. You have a couple influencers that are really hard trying to push runes, TO, but no names there. Anyways, but I'm not hearing any mention of the Unisat BRC20 swap in any of these spaces, not single one mentioned.
I know.
So it's time we brought the mention to the show, and we're gonna spread it like wildfire.
Hell yeah. And guys, we got your back. Like I know a lot of people they're just not caring about this right now, but we know you care. That's why we're doing this. We're gonna put it out there for you. We got the full tutorial because not a lot of people have this ordinal, and that could be an issue too. Not a lot of people have this thing. So, but we have it, and we're going to show it. So let's get into it.
Well, we know that there's been probably around 400 to 500 people that have it, but I imagine a lot of those people are in Asia because there's a lot of big Unisat users over there. But let's go ahead and jump in, man. I'm going to share my screen. Know what I mean?
And I'm probably going to have a lot of questions because I have never seen this yet. This is my first time. I'm going to be reacting to this as my first time. So,
ta-da! So,
here it is.
Yep, this is the test net of the swap. So the first thing you got to do is connect your...
Hold on. So you have to go to testnet.unisat.com.io/swap.
Yeah, /swap.
Could you put that in the private chat for me so I can add that to the show notes?
Sure.
Thanks, man. Just don't want to forget. All right.
You got it in there. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to hit connect, and then you have to have a Unisat wallet. So let's say that you got your Unisat testnet ordinal badge in a different wallet. You just have to put the 24 keys into creating a new Unisat wallet, and it will port it over, right? So that's what I did, and then you just click Unisat. It's going to ask you to sign, and then bam, you're in. Okay, so I've been messing around, of course, and so you can see I have a balance of 44,206 ordi. I'm rich.
Wow.
as
So,
Dave Chappelle says,
pretty.
I'm rich, bitch. No, but and then I have 10 sats here. So,
Okay.
I just play around. Let's say I want to buy some more sats. I can just do like 40. Ordi will give me 1 sat. And you hit swap, and then sign, and then hit OK, and bam, done. That's it.
That's done.
Isn't how fast that
Wow.
is? That's crazy, right?
So you have that in your wallet already. It doesn't have to
Yeah.
go like through a block.
Well, no. So you do, so for example, when you deposit, let's say that okay. So the first thing is getting so you have to use for the testnet, you have to use the faucet site to to onboard your BTC. So that's for the testnet. So I assume it's going to be the same way. You have to bridge in your BTC, right? So that takes the 3 confirmations as well, I believe, and then you're in. And then after you have that, then you can start on the testnet side. If you already, for example, let's say that you have an ordinal wallet that already has BRC20s, then they're already in here. The only thing that you have to do is deposit your BRC20s into it says right here, in the current experimental phase, the BRC20 swap withdrawal module is not fully enabled, so you can't withdraw anything. But when you deposit, this is basically the deposit side of things, right?
Yeah.
And so when you deposit, it takes that 3 confirmations, and then you're good at that point. So you do have to get your BTC in there, and then you have to deposit. So I'm not sure if the BTC if it's in your SegWit wallet, if that will count. I got to get some clarity on that. I'm just doing it from how I did it from the faucet, which is similar to our the Bison swap. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is very similar to the Bison testnet, right? So you have to basically bridge it in, and then you can do all your swaps, and it's super quick. So it's kind of like the same thing, just not using ZK rolls and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So that's pretty much how that works. And then once you get your BRC20s in, then you're good to go, and you can go to the swap, and you'll have them available to swap, right? So let's say I want to buy something else. You can. Well, we already kind of went through that. So let's say, okay, I want to buy, I don't know, meme. But the balances are just kind of messed up, right? Or the values, because meme's pretty expensive. I think it's $50 or something. So then hit OK. Wow. See how fast that is? It's like lightning fast, right? Okay, so let's say I want to create a liquidity pool. So you click pools, and then you go to and then you go to create new pool right here.
Okay.
And then
you can actually pick.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So let's say I want to create a pool with meme, and let's say I want to do only half or 1,000 of my ordi. It'll automatically calculate the 50 and 50 for you, right?
Gotcha.
But it says I don't have enough meme, so I'm gonna have to do something smaller.
All right.
Yeah.
Does it tell you how much you're earning for doing that, or there's no API or anything?
I'm not sure.
API?
Yeah. So once you create that supply, you just, or whenever you get the supply lined up here, you just hit supply and then confirm supply and then sign and then hit OK, and then you're good. You literally just created your LP.
Yeah.
And then right here you go to back to pools, and you go to my liquidity, and you can see it right there.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Right? And then you can see the percentage pool share. So I mean, everything looks just like
Ethereum DeFi,
right? Doesn't it?
Yeah.
So
I'm definitely looks better than I thought it would. I'm very impressed. Very impressed.
Yeah, exactly. And so I mean, you get where I'm coming from earlier, right? Because once you get the actual BRC20s deposited in, this thing is lightning fast, bro.
Yeah.
So the trading part is going to be fast.
Yeah.
Right. And so if you go back to the swap, You can change the slippage too. So I mean, they're planning for like all this stuff, right? So
Yeah.
my thing is, are they going to have a gas token? Are they going to be able to charge gas? Like, what's that going to look like?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's still very early in the process, and it's just nice to have something. You know, it's like it's really nice to kind of see what it's going to look like, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so that's pretty much the extent that I've messed with it. But if you go back to you can kind of see what they have in here. They have like Ordi meme, stats, Domo. Here's another crazy thing. They have the non-fungibles in here, right?
Oh, wow.
Supposedly non-fungible. So are we going to see Matrix font in here? Maybe block. Can we see maybe a little Matrix phone in here? A little Trinity computer in here? A little rabbit? You know, so
man.
Yeah, so this is pretty cool. I guess this is you know what? This actually might just be for Pepe. I might be wrong on that. Because that looks like Punk Pizza.
I think there is the frog emoji though as a token. So
yeah, possibly. So yeah. But yeah, so then you can kind of see your past transactions. That's really cool too, right? So I mean, for everything that like we wanted and expected, I'm seeing it so far.
Yeah, for sure.
Is there anything missing that you feel like?
Just the APY and like the reason to do the pool in the first place would be nice, but obviously they're probably working on it. And yeah, I mean,
well, let's read this. Put your funds to work by providing liquidity. Providing liquidity to a pool allows you to earn a percentage of the pool's traded volume, as well as any extra rewards if the pool is incentivized. Bro,
okay, that makes sense.
They've been playing this for a while, right? Like,
yeah, I
you
like
gotta
that.
realize that, you know. So,
I like that a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
there's probably fees in every trade, and let's just say like the trades are so quick. You can do
imagine getting in early, creating pools early. I feel like you could probably benefit a lot early on, right?
Yep, for sure.
Because
for sure.
If you provide liquidity early, bro, like it'll be impermanent gain, right? Because like if you think about it, you wouldn't really, unless you provide liquidity in a failing token. But like let's say you did one in like a pretty solid like base like Sats and Ordi, right? That's like to me that's like one of the best pools that you could probably do.
Yeah.
And then that flows into the bull market, bro. And then you pull your liquidity pool like in that like rising up to the peak. You know what I'm saying? So that's not financial advice, by the way, because that's just me thinking kind of, you know, throwing stuff
and
around.
I mean, you can really tell by checking the LP pools to see like what's going on, and once a big player removes their stack, you can kind of like front run it. So it is definitely ideas, man. It's definitely should be fun.
Yeah. And I'm convinced that like Binance is really like excited about this, like because like obviously they contributed to some of the funding, but like they probably also contributed to some of the development in terms of like what do you guys need, you know, what do you need, like, you know what I mean? I don't know, that's not facts, but that's just something that I would imagine entity like Binance doing, because they probably see this as a huge opportunity, you know. Do you want to be a part of the ecosystem that pulls in all the liquidity from all the other chains?
Yeah. Exactly. Do you want to be a part of the Ordinal Revolution, basically, right?
Exactly. But yeah, so I mean, I'm seeing all these pairings here. People have been creating liquidity with these, it looks like, and I think the biggest thing is, you know, they said 5 to 7 days if there wasn't any you know, hiccups, but they also said soon once they first announced the swap, and I think that was like early July.
So like I said, I'm expecting it to be 3 months. I think by the end of the year we'll have it up and live.
3 months,
you know, hey, it's dev time, bro. It's dev time. If you don't know dev time by now, anything the devs say, you have to push it back at least 3 weeks to 3 months. So,
well, I think you're just using the 3 month the 3 month what is it, rule that all the devs use, because Benny said 3 months. Benny said that we probably see something like this in 3 months, and that was
you did. 3 months ago.
3 months ago. Yeah, he did.
So so I'm just very impressed with Unisat. We give them kind of they have like a bad rep sometimes with the VC stuff, but I'm very impressed with what they're doing, and I'm excited for their future. And I think first is first, and this is exciting, and very thankful for what they're building.
Yeah, and from the VC angle with Unisat, I don't know, man. Like they don't have a token, right? So
They don't
like, what are they gonna like? They're probably banking on making money on the fees, bro.
fees, yeah,
Because if they
which
can
is
create the volume, so I don't look at it the same way as like a VC backed token. You know,
I
this is
agree.
a VC backed like ordinal service, BRC20 service, right? So that's when VCs are okay. They're more safe, right?
Yeah.
Now, will they try to get in early with some ordi or some like early with like liquidity or something? I don't know. Maybe they have some sort of
And
way of
that's fine to me because first is first.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and we're gonna need those guys to come in here with their big bags. Otherwise, we're gonna have some big trades on here. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna have some whales trading. We're gonna need some really big liquidity. Otherwise, it's gonna get pushed one way, and then you're gonna see token values of one go up and one go down. So we kind of need them in this situation. So
Yeah,
it should be fun.
I agree. I agree. Let's kind of go through these tokens and see what we
Let's
think.
do it.
All right, ordi. Do we see ordi like being taken off with the swap?
Possibly. I mean, that's the number one token on all exchanges.
Come on, it's going to, in
Yeah.
my opinion. Meme. I'm just not like.
I never been a fan of meme.
Yeah, I mean, I think like some people might try to pump this, but like, I
Yeah.
just don't think it's gonna have longevity. Stats, I do. I
Yep.
think so. The community is so big. I think this is
Yep.
gonna be a long gainer. Like it's gonna take a long while. Domo, I know Domo has a token, but I never really got like deep into Domo.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like we'll have to kind of see. Maybe that will like be branded because of who he is.
Yep.
USDT, what's this about?
I don't know, but if that's a stable coin, how crazy would that be?
I wouldn't be surprised, like they have to like if they're building for this, then they have
Yeah.
to have like infrastructure stuff, and a stable coin is you need a stable coin probably, right?
Yeah. I would be fine just using Bitcoin though instead of stablecoins. I think Bitcoin's the best stablecoin.
But have you ever used a swap ever without a USDC or USDT or some type of dollar?
I prefer doing my trades in Ethereum when I was over there. I prefer when I was on Phantom.
I guess my point is was there ever never the option to not have it? You know what I mean?
There was always the option, but I'm very bullish on Bitcoin. So for me, I'd rather have Bitcoin than USDT.
I get what you're saying, and I probably would trade the same way, but like I think that they have to have a stable. You know
Eventually,
what I mean?
yeah, but I don't think they need one right away.
I've never seen I'm just saying, like, I've never seen a swap not have one, but like, we'll see what happens with that.
We never seen a swap on Bitcoin either. So,
has there never been one on Stacks at all?
Stacks is layer 2, but I don't think there's a stablecoin over there. And if it is, it's bridged in from Binance.
That's another point that you just made. Great point you just made. That this is the first swap, technically, on layer 1, right?
On Bitcoin. Yep.
Come on now.
This is history.
This is history, guys. Bro. Come on, guys. We need to hear some cheering.
I'm gonna label that in the title. History in the making. First swap on Bitcoin. This is it, man.
Yeah. I don't know what egg is, but I don't think so. Punk actually could do decent. BTCS, I think BTCS is going to do well because the Asians will drive this token up.
Yep.
Pizza, that was an early meme. I'm not like, I feel like there's going to be like literally like maybe 3 total memes that do decent.
Yeah.
Rune, no. Song, no. 3WBT, no. OXBT, this is your chance, OXBT, little guy. Come on, man.
Yeah.
This is the chance for OXBT to redeem itself.
VMPX.
Yep, VMPX. BTCS. Good.
I just found a crap load of good in my wallet that I minted like when it first came out. Yeah, I don't even know how much.
Did good deploy it?
No, it wasn't that good. I don't know what it was. I minted it one day like forever ago. Probably back in like I want to say like early July or early June. And so I have a bunch of it. But
yeah. So that is the BRC20 testnet. We just wanted to show you guys because it's been buried, probably on purpose. I feel like a lot of things happen intentionally in this space, and so we want to bring it some light, and we're big on stuff like this. We're big on tap protocol. We're big on Bison swap. We're excited about that swap as well. See, like, and honestly, if Runes gives a good, if it gives a good market, good user experience, so we're open to that too. Like, there's,
100%.
For us, man, we just love the building that's happening on Bitcoin.
So much of it.
Yeah, exactly. And we love it, and we just want to bring this kind of to light because it hasn't gotten enough recently.
Oh yeah. Well, we want to thank you guys for watching, listening. We're going to make this a part of every single update. So going forward, every Wednesday and Saturday, we will pop back on here, do a few trades, see what changes were made until it comes out. So stick with our updates. You'll see a lot of that in there. And if there's anything big that comes with this, we'll drop another tutorial. Maybe we'll drop one for fun because this was absolutely fun for me.
Yep, for sure. We're going to keep bringing you new and exciting and innovating stuff. So make sure you're watching.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. We're televising the revolution. The revolution will be televised. See you guys.
Peace.